Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining today's webinar on EndNote 2025. In this session, we will explore the advanced syncing and sharing features of EndNote 2025, which will help you collaborate more efficiently and manage your research library seamlessly. By the end of today's session, you will have the skills to sync your EndNote library with your EndNote Web account and on other devices so you can access and work with your references from anywhere, whether you're at your desk, at home, or on the go. Manage team access and permissions for library sharing. This feature allows you to collaborate with up to 1,000 users, whether you're part of a research team or collaborating across a large project. Track and monitor changes made in a shared library using the activity feed. This feature ensures you can follow updates from collaborators and stay informed about what's happening in your shared library in real time. Whether you're adding new references or making edits, you'll have a clear view of everything your team is doing. These tools are designed to make managing and sharing your research library easier and more collaborative than ever before, and I'll show you exactly how to make the most of them. First, we'll dig into syncing an EndNote library with your EndNote Web account. Furthermore, if you're using EndNote 2025 on a secondary device, you can also establish sync on those systems. EndNote allows you to create multiple libraries, but only one can be designated as your sync library. This is the library that will sync with your EndNote Web account, so all your references and attachments will be stored in the cloud and accessible from any device. To designate a library for syncing, simply open an existing library by selecting Open Library from the File menu. If you want to start fresh, click New Library to create a new library and designate it for syncing. It's important to note that once a library is designated for syncing, all your references in that library will be uploaded to the cloud, making them accessible across your devices. Now that you've designated a library for syncing, let's activate sync to ensure your library is connected to the cloud. Here's how, with your desired sync library open, go to the library menu and select sync. If you already have an EndNote account, simply sign in by entering your login credentials. If not, click sign up to create a new EndNote account. After signing in, click OK to authenticate your account. Once you're signed in, your library will begin synchronizing with the cloud. From now on, any changes you make to this library will be automatically backed up online and synced to any other devices where you've set up EndNote. After you've synced your library, you can easily check the sync status to confirm that everything has been successfully synchronized. To do this, first open your designated sync library. Next, navigate to the sync status label in the Groups panel on the left side of the screen. When you click on it, you'll see the details of the latest synchronization. If everything has been successfully synced, you'll see the message, all changes have been sent, which indicates that your library is fully updated and synced with the cloud. If you need to share the synchronization status with product support or colleagues, you can simply copy the information using the Edit Grid and Copy function. This will allow you to paste the status into an email or a text file for easy reference or troubleshooting. Once your library is synced with EndNote Web, you can access it from almost any device with an internet connection, whether at home, in the office, or on the go. You only need a web browser. First, open your web browser on your personal computer or mobile device. Then navigate to web.endnote.com and log in with your EndNote Web account credentials. From there, you can view or edit your references, file attachments and groups. Everything you need for your research is at your fingertips. You can even add new references or upload files directly to your library while you're away from your desktop. This flexibility allows you to work on your research no matter where you are, and it ensures that your library is always up to date across all your devices. With a single user EndNote 2025 license, you can install the software on up to 3 of your personal devices. This means that if you have multiple computers, such as a desktop at home and a laptop for work or travel, you can sync your library on all of them and stay connected no matter where you are. To sync EndNote on another device, follow these steps. First, install EndNote 2025 on the secondary device using the same product key. Once EndNote is installed, go to the File menu and select New to create a new library that you want to sync. With the new library open, select Sync from the Library menu. Then log in with your existing EndNote Web account to sync this library across your devices. This gives you the ability to work seamlessly across multiple computers, ensuring that your references and attachments are always up to date wherever you are. EndNote isn't just for your computer. You can also access your library on your iPad or iPhone. The EndNote app is available for download from the Apple App Store. Once you've installed it, simply open the app and sign in with your EndNote Web account. With the app, you can access all your references, groups, and file attachments on the go, whether you're in the office, at home, or traveling. Just tap the sync button in the app to update your library and ensure you have the latest changes so you can continue working on your research anytime, anywhere. This mobile access is perfect for when you need to add references or review documents while away from your desktop, making it even easier to stay productive on the move. This slide provides a visual representation of how EndNote syncs seamlessly across different platforms. You can see how the syncing process connects EndNote Web, the EndNote 2025 desktop version, and the EndNote app on iPhone. As you can see in the diagram, once you sync your library, all your references and file attachments are stored in the cloud and automatically updated across all devices that are connected to your EndNote account. Whether you're working from your desktop, accessing your library on the web, or using the mobile app, you can be sure that you always have the latest version of your library, no matter where you are or which device you're using. Let's dive into configuring, assessing, and adjusting access rights for a team of up to 1,000 members sharing a library in EndNote 2025. With EndNote 2025, you can share your synced library with up to 1,000 team members, making collaboration more efficient, especially for larger research groups. To start the sharing process, follow these steps. First, ensure that your designated sync library is open in EndNote 2025. Then go to the File menu and select Share. And this will open the Share dialog where you can begin inviting others to access your library. You can manage permissions from here and decide who can read and write or view the library. Sharing allows everyone involved to stay up to date with the latest references and file attachments, so no one is left behind on the project. And now that you've decided to share your library, you can invite team members to collaborate. Here's how to invite people to your shared library. First, click on the Invite More People field in the Share dialog. Enter the email addresses of the team members you want to invite. You can invite multiple people at once by separating email addresses with commas. Then set the appropriate permission level for each member. You can choose whether they have read access, view only, or read and write access, can edit the library. Finally, click Invite to send the invitation. Your team members will receive an email with the invitation to join your shared library. After they accept, they can collaborate on the library, adding and editing references or reviewing materials in real time. Once you've invited team members to your shared library, you can manage their access and permissions at any time. Here's how. In the Share dialog, you'll see a list of team members along with their current status. To manage access for a specific member, click the menu icon next to their status. This will open a few options. Remove. Select this option to delete someone from the shared library. This will immediately revoke their access. Remind, if someone hasn't accepted the invitation yet, you can choose Remind to send them another invitation email. Read only. Use this option to give someone view only access, meaning they can see references but not edit them. Read and write. If you want a team member to have editing permissions, choose Read and Write to give them full access to add, edit, or delete references. These options help you maintain control over who has access to your library and what they can do with it, which is crucial for managing large teams and collaborative projects. When you invite someone to share your library, they'll receive an email with an invitation to join. However, before they can access your shared library, they need to accept the invitation. Here's what happens. EndNote will automatically send an email with the subject line invitation to share an EndNote library from noreply@endnote.com. The recipient will need to click the Accept the Invitation link located near the top of the email. Clicking the link will open their web browser and navigate them to an EndNote page where they can sign in with an existing EndNote account or create a new one if necessary. Once they accept, they'll have full access to the shared library and can begin collaborating with the rest of the team. Once you've been added as a team member to a shared library, you can easily access it from your EndNote 2025 application. Open your EndNote application. From the File menu, select Open Shared Library. In the Select a Shared Library window, you'll see a list of shared libraries. Choose the one you want to open and click Open. This will allow you to work directly with the shared library, adding or editing references, as well as accessing all the files and attachments shared with the group. It's a seamless way to collaborate with your team on the same library. This slide provides a visual representation of how EndNote 2025 facilitates library sharing across various platforms. You can see how a shared library syncs seamlessly between EndNote Web, EndNote 2025 desktop, and EndNote 2025 on iPhone, allowing team members to collaborate no matter where they are or which device they are using. This flexibility ensures that everyone on the team has access to the latest references and attachments. The visual also highlights multiple team members who are actively collaborating through library sharing, showcasing the power of team-based research. As we conclude our lesson, let's ensure everyone is equipped to scrutinize the EndNote 2025 activity feed to track modifications to a shared library. In a shared library, the activity feed is a vital tool for tracking changes made by all team members. This feature lets you see exactly what's been added, edited, or removed in the library, providing full transparency for the entire project. To access the activity feed in your shared library, click the activity feed icon in the Groups panel's top right corner. Once you click the icon, the feed will appear, showing up to 500 of the most recent changes made by your team. This allows you to stay on top of what's happening in your library in real time. You'll be able to see new references, file uploads, and any edits or deletions made by team members. It's especially helpful for tracking progress and ensuring everyone is on the same page. The activity feed gives you a detailed history of all the actions taken by team members in the shared library. Here's a breakdown of the different activities you can track: adding, modifying, moving, or restoring items from trash. You'll be able to see what has been added or updated and any items that were moved to or restored from trash. Changes to references, attachments, figures, groups, and group sets. You'll be able to track changes to specific items, such as references or attachments, and see if any new group sets or groups have been created or modified. New members joining the shared library. The feed will show when new team members join the library after accepting their invitation. Repeated actions. If a team member takes the same action more than once, such as modifying the same reference multiple times, EndNote will consolidate those actions into a single line in the feed. You can click on any activity in the feed to quickly navigate to the affected item or group. This makes it easy to jump straight to the changes or additions that have been made, ensuring you stay on top of the collaboration. I hope you found today's session useful and feel more confident using EndNote's advanced features, but we don't want to stop here. There's even more to learn. In our next webinar, we'll dive into additional skills that will help you manage your EndNote library even more efficiently. Modifying in-text citations using the Edit and Manage Citations tool, which allows you to make precise adjustments to your references and citations within your documents. Customizing your bibliography using the Configure Bibliography settings so you can format your bibliography exactly how you need it. Toggling instant formatting to switch between working with formatted or unformatted citations, giving you more control over how your references appear while you're writing. Keep an eye out for the next sessions where we'll explore these features in detail and help you take your EndNote skills to the next level. We value your input. At Clarivate, your feedback is essential in helping us improve and provide a better training experience. After this session, we would really appreciate it if you could take a few moments to complete our 2-question survey. It's quick and easy, and it gives us the insight we need to continually refine our resources and content. If you need help with EndNote at any point, the EndNote Support Hub is your go-to resource. Whether it's an issue you're facing or you have general questions, Clarivate's team of EndNote experts is available 24/7 via chat, email, or phone. Plus, the portal has a wealth of resources, including troubleshooting tips, step-by-step guides, and frequently asked questions to help you resolve any problems quickly. You can visit the Support Hub at any time for assistance. I want to highlight an incredible resource, the EndNote LibGuide. This page is your ultimate guide for mastering EndNote, whether you're just starting or looking to take your skills to the next level. Inside the LibGuide, you'll find on-demand learning materials, including e-learning modules, tutorial videos, a live training calendar, and quick reference guides designed to help you make the most out of EndNote. It's a fantastic way to continue your learning at your own pace. You can access the EndNote LibGuide anytime to dive deeper into specific features or revisit topics discussed today. If you're looking for even more interactive help, check out our training portal for upcoming live sessions. Remember, EndNote isn't just about managing references, it's about making your research process more efficient and organized. So explore these resources and don't hesitate to contact us if you need assistance. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you found the session on these advanced EndNote 2025 features helpful. Before we finish, here's a quick recap of what we've covered. Syncing an EndNote library with your EndNote Web account and additional devices, managing team member access and permissions for library sharing for up to 1,000 users, finally monitoring changes in a shared library using the activity feed. Thanks again for being part of today's webinar. Happy referencing, and we look forward to seeing you at